Hello lovely people and welcome to another load of Frackulous. This week is all about getting places, be it literally or non-literally life-wise. Whichever, we vow to get you there. Enjoy.
The problem with to-do lists is they're all too easy to make and less easy to complete. Putting things on a list doesn't make sure they get done, and before you know it, your list is so full you can't even see what's important, other than making a new to-do list, which is where Things for iPhone comes in. Things strikes the right balance between simplicity and features. Firstly, it's a brain dump, so you can quickly take items from your mind and file them away in the app. You can assign due dates to to-dos, so they automatically appear in your today list when you need to complete them. There are also lists for things to do next, a list of scheduled items you can't even start yet, and a someday list for those less pressing items you always seem to forget. You can see at a glance how many outstanding items you have each day on the app icon, but you also get the satisfaction of clearing it off at the end of the day so you're not left feeling like you've still got 101 other things left to complete. Finally, if you're super busy, you can assign tags to to-dos or organise them into projects. So how much does this little stick of productivity dynamite cost? If you balk at paying 59p for an app, then look away now, as things cost 10 times as much. But if you spend more time making lists than actually doing the things on them, things will pay for itself in no time at all. Add it to your to-do list.
This week's celebrity app dilemma comes from a motley crew, including Paul Daniels, Goldie and Gavin Henson. Yes, these celebrities are finding their training for Strictly Come Dancing somewhat of a struggle. Is there anything out there that can sort their foxtrot from their tango? Of course there is, if you're all Android owners. If so, you lucky folk can download both Ballroom Dancing Beginners 1 and 2, which has simple videos for everything from the cha-cha to the waltz, suitable footwear to basic dancing manners. Each part is £2.99, but I'm sure the BBC will cover those expenses. And of course, don't forget dancers, you also need the Strictly Come Dancing app for the iPhone, which allows you to vote after the show, as well as check out your own score against every celebrity score from every series ever. What more could you want? This week's viewer question comes from an Android lover who wants something to keep his mind in order. Ah, the holy grail of an ordered mind. Well, the answer is definitely the new Android version of the classic note-storing, productivity-loving app, Evernote. Evernote on the Android has one advantage over the iPhone, and it's a big one. With the Android phone supporting widgets, you can add an Evernote widget to your home screen. This means you can quickly search for old notes as well as add new ones straight from that home screen. There is, of course, also the traditional app interface, but with this widget you may never need to use it. Hopefully that pimps your phone a little and sorts out your disordered mind, Android lover. This week's challenge is for those that live in London, and those that visit London, and those that think they might one day visit London, and those that like to imagine what it's like to live in London. See, it's totally non-London specific. It definitely applies to everyone. So, what's the London app that will make getting from A to B a more pleasant experience?
The Tube is amazing, but what would make it super amazing is if it wasn't full of people that have no sense of urgency about their journey. These people are strange. Unfortunately, there isn't an app to make them stand on the right-hand side of the escalator, but Tube Changer is the next best thing. It tells you exactly where to board the train, so you'll be smack bang in front of the exit when you want to get off. Just pick the station and direction you're travelling in, and then get on where it tells you. All the data is stored on your iPhone, so it works underground, lucky that, and when the doors open, you can make a dash for the exit and leave the simpletons behind.
My pick is London Bus for the iPhone. Don't be fooled by the title though, it encompasses the Tube, Overground and DLR as well. I'm a big bus fan, so I love it because you can specify your acceptable mode of transport in getting from A to B. Untick tube and it won't suggest anything underground. You can get it to locate you, save your favourite addresses, view your previous searches in history and even see the route of every bus running in London. It really is excellent. Well done, London bus developer. It's getting exciting in the world of tablets, with a steady stream of new models being announced. And whilst they're okay for things like working and watching video on, they're really excellent for apps. So, are you going to want a BlackBerry Playbook on your 2011 wishlist? Watch on to find out. First up, let's face facts. We're going to have to compare it to the iPad. It's the de facto tablet point of reference, and Apple haters, for that I can only apologise. So, size-wise, it's got less screen, but then it weighs a lot less. You lose 2.5 inches diagonally, but it's more than half a pound lighter. The 1 GHz dual-core processor promises true multitasking, and this combined with the new BlackBerry Tablet OS should mean it's speedy to use. Developers are downloading the SDK as we speak and are given the option of coding in either HTML5 or Flash. One interesting app that has been announced and will come preloaded is the Kobo e-reading app. This makes reading social, so if you've ever thought about joining a reading group, this might be for you. Thanks to its integration with BlackBerry Messenger, you'll be able to read as a group, exchange passages and discuss it in real time. Could this be the thing to convince students to plump for the playbook? We'll have to wait and see, since it won't be joining us until the early part of 2011. Until then, we'll just have to keep speculating. Another week done. Will the eternal passage of time ever stop? Hopefully not, eh? See you next week for more app goodness to distract you from the inevitability of death. Want more? There is a veritable plethora of options available to you. Follow us on Twitter. Fan us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on iTunes. Tell us your thoughts in the comments at www.frackulous.com, and finally email us on yo@frackulous.com. Phew.